Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu and I am back for more Hataage Kemono Michi. Of the shows that air on Wednesdays, this is definitely up there as one of my favorites, which is definitely not something I expected going in. I would say the show is a lot better than it has any right to be, honestly, and that's kind of cool, so we're gonna keep watching it. It seems like from what we've set up for this coming episode that we are going to be focusing on meeting a new character who is featured rather heavily in the OP and was teased a bit at the end of the last episode, and that appears to be our little part demon, devilish, tiefling-esque girl who seems cute and obsessed with sweets and is a red jester. So we're gonna meet her, I guess, maybe. Or not. Maybe we'll just not address her ever again like the ant, because that's how this show does some of its jokes. I don't know. Let's find out. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It is blah blah blah. It's 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there in the description down there, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version, sure, go for it. Just get it ready because the timer is coming at ya. Nice. Is that her? I wonder. Oh. Huh? You're just drunk, dude. Don't worry. It's probably her. She probably wants his bento. Yeah. Such a strong character. Oh, such a strong character design. I've been thinking about character design a lot more recently. That's not the princess behind her, right? So who is that? I guess we'll find out eventually. Runaway girl, ex-attacker. Or and attacker. Nice. Not so nice. Just growing a collection. Hello, ant helper. With a hard hat? Where'd you get a hard hat? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, that's so cute. Thuggo. Gleam, gleam. Aha. Is she part devil or part demon or part dragon? That tail's weird and scaly. Hello, ant creature. Are we finally going to address the fact that there's a giant ant helping us? Nope. Not at all. He's not normal. Oh, she is half dragon. She's not devilish. Uh-huh. Definitely not part of the ruling elite of this society at all. Or something. Who's that voice? Rip the fish. Not quite. He's a friend. Nope. You have shown as much. That is a doge. It is a very powerful creature. Not if you're gonna try to eat him. Yeah. Thought so. You just need to stock her up on cookies. They're not in the monster manual? Hmm? Hmm. What's up with dragons? Greedy? Hmm. Hmm. Gonna guess it's the same half dragon. Completely forgot her name. It's got way too many syllables. Hmm. Horns, tail. Oh. Otto. So that might be the lady in the back. Okay, never mind. I have no idea what their characteristics are, but it was definitely one of those. Nailed it. You got a new sword. Oh. They're just gonna keep gaining his swords and pawning them. Mm-hmm. Please don't call me that. Through the roof? Oh. Ow. Not in the least. What's with the fang marks? That's vampiric. Time to whip out the mask. Dope. Okay, that's pretty cute. What is that gigantic? Oh, that's him, isn't it? And she's here. Got her. So smart. She's forgotten him? Oh, he's wearing a mask. Nope. Oh no. Uh-huh. Fair point. She just popped out of the cage. Uh? Magic user? I would assume so. Oh. She really a half dragon? Uh-huh. Are you a full dragon that has shape changed a little bit? She did seem obsessed with human things. Oh, hello. We get to meet two in one. Carmilla, okay. Hmm. Totally a vampire. Boy? Uh-huh. You knew her by name. Come on. Yeah. Yikes. he's he's pretty strong. Nice. That's so stupid that it might just work. Nope, it's not smart at all. Maskovsky? What? Oh no. It's gonna work on everybody else. Wait, I just saw. Huh? Oh? What was that purplish mist? Oh, hello, Ant. Ha. Ha. Oh. She was not invited in. You were not invited in. How are you in here? That's not okay. Yep. Superhero logic. Just a little isolate. No idea who it is. Hmm. Oh, that would hurt. Gonna catch you monologuing, girl. Oh, got any wooden stakes? Mm. She just notices and doesn't say a damn thing. Okay. The who's a what? Pretty sure she wanted sweets. Cakey. Oh. And she comes with a +1. Hmm. 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 Aww. Linda. Or Hanako. Probably the vamp. Hmm. Yeah. Fan service suplex. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, I want to look up the voice actress. Is there a stinger? It doesn't look like it. We'll see though. Yuki Yagi. I've seen that name before. I don't recognize her from anything. She's a new, relatively new voice actress. Sounds like she's been doing it for a long time. That's very cool. The voice actress for Hanako. Oh, Ah, Majuto Baito. Okay, cool. And then Shigure is Akira Sekine? Aikatsu? A number of relatively new voice actresses, or relatively, like, haven't been in a ton of roles. And then Carmilla is Arisa Sakuraba. Again, not that many roles. But is Satan in Seven Deadly Sins. And Sharon in Kekai Sensen. Okay, cool. Neato. So that's kind of cool that there are some people kind of getting breaks on this show, which is cool because the show seems to be garnering some support and some popularity because it's, I don't know, it's a good, goofy, fun time that's relatively well animated and quite well voice acted. And the gags land really well. I don't know. It's kind of surprising how well a lot of these gags land. And I will say that, like, some of them are becoming predictable, but they aren't losing their flair to me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but, like, when somebody calls him Demon Beast Killer, right? It's really predictable exactly what he's gonna do. When Heat Haze shows up with a new shiny sword and we focus on it really heavily, it's like, oh, they're gonna grab that sword after he does that, after he gets bopped, and then they're gonna pawn it at some point, because it's just gonna be a running gag. But running gags aren't a bad thing. They're not necessarily a lack of creativity. If it's a good gag, it works well. I think that this, of the episodes that have aired so far, I think that this one was a little bit weaker than the other two, and yet it was still a 7 plus as an episode, in my opinion. Just on the strength of the characters, the characterization of the characters, the running gags that are good, the new gags which are solid, and it's just fun. I don't know, like meeting the neighbor who is some form of animal, like anthropomorphic creature, uh, and having this whole very cliched romantic sequence between Kemono Mask and her, or Genzo and her. That was a great gag. It was goofy. Once it started happening, you knew exactly where it was going with this, but that doesn't detract from it. It's just fun. Sometimes familiarity can be a good thing, and sometimes what we call cliches or tropes are that way for a reason and aren't necessarily, like, bad to use. I think the other thing that's really apparent with this show is just how heavily it relies on the strength of its character designs. I mean, Shigure's character design is incredibly good. And I would say that Genzo's design is also pretty solid, both in wrestling form and not. Very, very open, forward, and likable. The ant is just goofy. But Shigure's design is a real standout. And as I said at some point during the reaction, like, I've been thinking about character design a little bit more. And the reason I've been thinking about character design in more depth is because I've started watching Spice and Wolf, and that's another show with a couple, so far just two characters that are really recurring, or like the main characters of the show, and they are both such strong character designs. They are instantly relatable and instantly comprehensible. And I think that the characters in this show are as well. Which is, there are, like, a couple elements to that are interesting. One is that, like, our main character is not an archetypal protagonist design. He's relatively unique in the slew of protagonists, being big, built, beefy, and having hair over one side of the eye, showing a little bit of a hidden side, I suppose. But also, square-jawed, handsome. These aren't things that your average shonen protagonist gets, and this isn't an average shonen by any stretch. But, like, comparing him to another character by the same author, what's his face from what's it called? Nice. Holy shit! What's the other show called? It's the other isekai by the same author, and it's escaping me. Okay, author is Natsume Akatsuki Konosuba, and the main character's name is Kazuma. Yeah, comparing Genzo to Kazuma, like Kazuma is a more archetypal, uh, you could say the harem protagonist type of styled character, whereas Genzo is different. Shigure as well is she fits a lot of like archetypal molds, but the silver hair, the ears, very cute, very strong design. I mean, even this guy, the guild head, who looks like he's straight off of a sailing ship, like weathered, wrinkled skin, uh, kind of tattered hair, but the beard in a thing. He's a bit presentery. He's got these big epaulets on his or pauldrons almost on his shoulders, and some other stuff. But it's all part of his character. It speaks to who he is, and that's less things that need to be said about him because we can just understand them immediately. We can know who he is. It's kind of great. Same goes for the more cliched designs of like the adventuring parties that they run into, like classic mage or witch, classic druid-esque lady. We see later like a classic fighter with a great sword and stuff like that. It's leaning heavily on those tropes, but also sort of breaking them in certain aspects. It's kind of cool. Kind of interesting. Anyway, I think just given the characters that we've seen in the OP, I think we've established our majority of our cast. Um, so it'll be interesting to see where we go from here. I assume that we're gonna keep attempting to set up a pet shop, and everybody. The other interesting thing here is that we've got a bunch of goals colliding. Like he just wants to save pets and be cool with animals and start this pet shop so that other people are cool with animals. Shigure doesn't give a damn about that. She just wants to make money. Uh, 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 Hanako, we're gonna call her Hanako now because she asked to be called Hanako. Doesn't give a damn about that either. Really, she likes the dog, but she wants snacks. She just wants snacks, food and board. And then Carmilla doesn't care about any of that. She's just here to protect Hanako. All of them have their own individual motivations. They aren't necessarily like on the same page. They just happen to be aligned. They just happen to collide where the pet shop becomes valuable to all of them or becomes a way to get what they want. It's kind of cool. It's a nice way to write things. It doesn't feel as contrived as if everybody was just like, I will help you on your goals to make a pet shop because that sounds like a great idea. You have totally changed my opinion of demon beasts. That would be silly. This is much better. The show's got really solid fundamentals. That's really what it is that the fundamentals of the show are solid, and so the goofiness just builds off of that. It's great. I like the show a lot. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna wrap this up because I've got some other things to watch along with Monogatari today. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Mitiyabu, this Hataage Kemono Michi, episode 3, 4? What are we on now? It's 3, right? Yeah, episode 3. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.